Okay, welcome to this C part of the practical where I want to show you how to create a book from the scratch. So let's begin by going to ChatGPT itself. Remember, at the A part, I showed you, or at the B part rather, I showed you how to create this kind of design. So let's use this book title that we have. Let's use the book title that we have called how to recover from heartbreak. Let's use that to do the practical. So you go to ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT, please give me a table of contents of 10 chapters on a book titled How to Recover from Heartbreak. Once you tell ChatGPT to give you this, it will give you table of content. You see that? It says introduction, acknowledging your pain, chapter 1, the power of self-compassion, chapter 2, letting go of the past, chapter 3, finding strength in forgiveness, chapter 4, rediscovering your identity, chapter 5, creating healthy boundaries, chapter 6, reconnecting with your support system, chapter 7, embracing new beginning, chapter 8, finding joy again, chapter 10, and chapter 9. Chapter 10 is the road ahead, long-term healing. So if you are okay with this, which I feel is perfect for that particular book, what you do is you first copy the table of content, open a new page for on Microsoft Word, let's say new page, and paste it as a raw file like that. Just keep pasting. Now we have pasted. What we need to do is to go to ChatGPT again and say, ChatGPT, give me okay, let's look at the table of content. What we have as number 1 is introduction. Give me number 1. Okay, it started from chapter 1. So you wait. Acknowledging your pain is chapter 1. I think it thought I'm referring to chapter 1. I should have said, give me introduction. Anyways, we can come back to that. So you wait for ChatGPT to write. ChatGPT can get tired sometimes. You allow it to wait. If it doesn't do it, you say regenerate. You start again. Start all over again. Boom. Chapter 1. No. It's too short. So what we would do is, I can tell it, please write extensively the introduction of this book. You know, initially, because I say you should write brief something for me for that description. So he thought I'm saying everything else should be brief. Say regenerate. I think he's hallucinating. Once you see this happen, you refresh your ChatGPT and give it some time before you come back again. Now you see, because I say extensively, it's following my instruction and it's writing introduction extensively. You see that? Still writing, still writing, still writing. So whatever you prompt ChatGPT to do is what ChatGPT will do. He's a game changer AI, I'm telling you. Why healing is essential. Boom. And that is the introduction for you. Let me allow it stop the brainstorming to see if that's where ChatGPT want to halt. But it's still writing. Until you see that this thing becomes an arrow, it's still writing. It's still hibernating, like thinking what else should be added. This thing is amazing. This AI tool is super amazing. So you wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, instead of saying regenerate, what you do is you want to copy the one it has written first. You want to copy that and go to your Microsoft Word where we are working. Then jump to another page. Jump to another page by choosing insert. You can say break page and paste that in a new page. And still say break page and paste that in another page. Okay, so we go back to ChatGPT. That's what you keep doing. Remember, I told you that the writing tools you need is Microsoft Word and ChatGPT. So if I say regenerate, it may want to go back all afresh, but I'll quickly stop it. I'll quickly stop it because I'm okay with what was done earlier. So it's misbehaving. What I will do is I'll refresh. Once I refresh, what I need to do is to ask it to start all over. I will go back to my document. I go back to my document. Let me close all other dialog box and copy only the table of content I got from ChatGPT. Remember, we will still change this table of content, but for now, we copied it so that we will not miss out on what we are working, just in case ChatGPT misbehaved like it just did. So I will paste it and say now create chapter 1 for me. Let's say new chart. Let's even go to new chart. New chart. I paste this. Now create chapter 1. Boom. You see it now doing the work well because it's now refreshed. It's like you have just renewed the ChatGPT. I want it in an elaborate, explicable way. It will start again and make it more elaborate. You see it? If what it gave you is not okay, you tell it to go back and make it elaborate. So this is all right for a chapter. You copy it, and paste in your document. That's how you keep going You keep going. Once you drop it, you tell it, break page. Break page so that it will go to a new page. Then you go and say 2. It goes to chapter 2. Bala, 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 and it writes. In few minutes or few seconds, it's writing. You paste that. Once you paste it, you say page break. You go back to ChatGPT and say 3. It's writing chapter 3. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes. You copy, highlight. You highlight and copy your chapter 3 again. Go to your Microsoft Word and paste. Once you paste, say page break again. Go to chat there and say 4. You see, I'm not even saying anything. I just say 4. You understand? I'm referring to chapter 4. Start writing. Start writing. Start writing. And bam, it's complete. Remember, I told you if this thing is not showing an arrow, it means it's still working. So you wait until you are sure ChatGPT is done writing that chapter. Okay, say that's where it will stop. Fine. So I copy it. Copy it. You see that? So I can say 5 while I go, before I come back, before I paste and do all my page break and return. 5 is already almost done already, because ChatGPT will not wait for you. It will just keep working. So I say copy. While I copy 5, I say 6 and say start generating. While it's generating, I am also pasting my own and doing my page break. I go back to ChatGPT. By the time I arrive, 6 is already ready. So what I do is I copy it and I say 7. Start generating 7. I'll wait and see that it has started. Then I go and paste my chapter 6 and do my page break ready for chapter 7. By the time I arrive, 7 is done or almost done. Boom, 7 is ready. So I start by copying the chapter 7 and I say 8. Oh yeah, start your work. It has started 8. So let's go and paste the chapter 7 and do our page break. Here, we go back. 8 is already set. We copy our 8. We copy the 8 and say, oh yeah, start 9. This is amazing. We go and drop our chapter 8 and clean the mess that is at the end. That thing that is there, 40 minutes, is not supposed to be there. So you say page break. By the time you return, chapter 9 is ready. Super amazing. You copy it. Ensure you copy chapter 9. Then you say 10. Remember, it's chapter 11 it gave us. So we say do chapter 10 and then we paste our chapter 9. Nothing is wrong by the end. So we say page break. By the time we arrive, chapter 10 is working. While 10 is working, I just write 11. and wait. 10 is done. So I just copy the 10. After I successfully copy it, I just say, oh yeah, continue 11. I go and paste the 10 and I say page break. And guess what? By the time I return, 11 is done. I tell you, it's as simple as this. 11 is done and I copy it. Guess what is next for me to start? Because ChatGPT was involved in the process, remember to save your work. Don't forget, our title is How to Recover from Heartbreak. I want it to save on desktop, so I save the document. I've successfully saved this information, so it can't be missing. If you say 12, even though it didn't give you chapter 12, look at what ChatGPT will do. It will create another thing for you. And if you keep putting chapters, just put 13, for example. Though it's not on your table of content, but ChatGPT will create another chapter and continue navigating challenges and meaning. Up to 100, it will keep creating. It's never tired of creating. So we're done with our chapters based on what we have on our table of content. So what I will say to ChatGPT now is, give me a copyright page. Here is a copyright page for the book. What I'll do is I'll copy the copyright, then go to MS Word and edit it there. So I will go back to home, paste the copyright. After the copyright, I also say page break. I save it. After copyright is acknowledgement. I don't need to stress myself. I can say first, acknowledge God. Second, acknowledge my spiritual father, Dr. John Akpami. Third, acknowledge my mentor, Dr. Okwebanwo of Omaha, Nebraska, USA. Then my consecrating bishop, Bishop Mike Akpami. Then my wife, Dr. Larry Zion, and my 3 sons, praise, precious, and prosper. Lastly, acknowledge all my leaders, all the leaders, workers, and members of Mountain of Praise Church, as well as members of my club, Kingdom Bookpreneur. Use this information to create an acknowledgement for this book. Boom! Wait and see what ChatGPT will do. He said, first and foremost, I give all glory and honor to God, the source of all wisdom and strength. Without him, I am profoundly grateful to my spiritual father, whose mentorship and support have been a beacon of light in my life. His wisdom and teaching have greatly. So it put everything in perspective using every name I mentioned. All you do is copy, go to under table of contents, before introduction, After this table of contents, say enter, then say paste. You see, this table of contents is not what we're going to use. We're going to generate our own table of contents. So this is done with. We're going to delete this for now. Yes, you heard me well. We'll delete it for now. I'll show you what to do. So here for the copyright, information contact, publisher's name, ISBN. Don't put ISBN in your book. Site will reject it. Publisher's name, we can say the digitalbishop.com. FCT Abuja, Nigeria. The email to get that is bishopibrozion@gmail.com /+2340939381738. These are information they can use in reaching the publisher. So that's my business details so that they can always reach out to me. So acknowledgement goes to another page. All right, so this page, we'll delete it. This page that is also empty, we delete until acknowledgement comes up. We're now setting up. So we'll highlight all. Now we want to start formatting the book. Let's first get our dedication from ChatGPT. Give a dedication for this book. You see that? Gave me a dedication. I'll copy it. I'll also say, give me why I wrote this book. Let's go and paste our dedication first so that we don't clash too many things. Dedication comes before acknowledgement. So I'll paste it, and then I take this break to next page. Our dedication is here, our acknowledgement is here. So let's go back. By the time we arrive, it has written why I wrote this book. I'll also say, give me about the author. You'll be amazed. Because I've been working with ChatGPT, say Bishop Ibrozia is a seasoned author, speaker, and a spiritual clinical CEO of Kingdompreneur. ChatGPT knows me already, even know my wife and children. So you see, it pasted everything for me based on our previous work that we have been doing. That's AI tool for you. So now I'll go back and copy about the author. Look at what it wrote. All right, so we paste and we break. So now we will save my work and we want to start formatting. The first thing we want to take note in the formatting is that we want to go to home and change the font, all of the font to Times New Roman. If that's the most popular font used anywhere. So type it Times New Roman. And I choose 14 font. Times New Roman. And 14. And Ctrl J, which is justify. Look at how it turned out. Then the next thing we want to do is to now go to, we want to go to a menu. Okay. So what we need now is to go to, let me close this palette. so that the work will be big for us to see. Beautiful. So the next thing I need is to go to layout. Layout for the book. This layout shows me the size I want to use for the book. So I will go to more paper size, where I can now choose my own size by myself. Let's say I want this size to be, there are different sizes here. Look at A5 size, 14.8 centimeter to 21 centimeter. A5 size is half of A4. Half of A4. So let's say we want to choose AIM size. But take note that there are sizes online that you must understand. Let's say you want 6 by 9. While we have chosen this for now, you want view, you can say view. We can say view 1 page per time. So it's showing us 1 page per time. So now let's go to Google or ask ChatGPT 6 by 9 in centimeter, 6 by 9 inches converted to centimeter. What will it give us? ChatGPT say 6 inches is equal to 15.24 centimeter. So you copy 15 points for the white, 15.24. Go back to your Microsoft Word, say layout, size, more size. Instead of 14.8 for the up, you put your 15. Quickly go back to ChatGPT, copy your 22.86 for the length. Go back to your Microsoft Word and put it there. Then you say enter. You are sure this book now is 6 by 9. So the first thing you want to do is take this copyright page down, insert, page break. Then we go to my document where we have the cover page that we designed and copy it. You copy that cover page that you did already. Copy that cover page that you did. Copy it, copy it. When we're done, I'm going to publish this for you directly on Amazon, and then you see how it works. Straight up, we'll create it and publish it right on this practical. That's how to become a millionaire bookpreneur. You copy it, go to MS Word where you are working, and paste it as your cover page. So rather than writing just the title, the cover page can be the beginning of your book. Look at how beautiful it is. All right, so great. Now, the next thing we want to do, let me zoom the book so that it can be big for you to see. Okay. So now we want to insert something. What do we want to insert? Let's insert page number. So we go to insert. Insert page number. Look at page number here. You go to bottom. Go to bottom. And I love this type that has lines under. Go to bottom and choose this. I love this. So boom, you double click and you see your page number is there. Each page has been numbered and we have 56 pages for this book. If it's too small, I highlight and I say there's something we call, you give it 1.115 line spacing. By the time you check again and you save, you see that it has become more pages. Let's say control end is now 59, control home. So this is it. We'll start by highlighting the heading copyright. You say name, put your name, Bishop. Bishop Hebrew Zion. So we want to call this and give it a heading. We want to say copyright page. So highlight that copyright page and choose this number one heading. After you choose it, it turns to blue. Give it a black color. Go to the heading and choose this, bold it, and centralize it. By so doing, you will see that it has been highlighted for every heading. For every single heading, we'll do the same for it, one after the other. You click heading 1, give it black color, maybe choose a 20 font size for it. Go back and make it the Cadilly blue body black and say bold. Then centralize it. Centralize it. By so doing, it will be able to create a new table of content for you. If you don't do it this way, there's no way you will have an automated table of content. You take the pane, go through each one, and click and centralize. And let me show you example how to generate your table of content after copyright page. Let's say we say insert page break and create a new page here, and we want our table of content. What you just need to do is to go to references. Go to references. Go to references. Go to references. Good. When you go to references, say table of content. Say I want automated table 1. You see, it brought out the only ones we have worked on and left every other page undone. So let's go back and continue. We have done why I wrote this book. It's already on our table of content. So now let me try to make this page big so that you can be seeing what we are doing. This is dedication. Beautiful. This is about the author. Highlight it. Home. Give it 1. Black. 20. Bold. Then change to Calibri body. Say centralize. Scroll and scroll until you get to the next heading. Acknowledgement. Give it heading 1. Black color. 20 font. Bold. But Kadiri body. And then it becomes thick. Say centralize. That's how you go through every page. So having gone through every page, one after the other, you will go back to the table of content and I will show you how to update it. Let's say we choose 20 for these two, like we have done for every other one. Okay. Once that is done, look at what happened to the table of content. This is our table of content. It jumped to the next page. So let's call it back to this page. We have We have to call it back to a new page. Let's call it back here. Good. So it's now on page 3. So what you do is you click and say update table. Say update entire table. You will realize that it has increased to where we stop, introduction. That's how you do it one after. Hope you are all okay, ba? No problem, ba? So, eh? Yes, I'm about to do the last one. So you see, now that we have formatted the book to our taste, up to the last place, what we'll do is we go back up, save. While you are doing your work, you must be saving. Now we are back to the table of content. Remember, I told you, say update table, update entire table. Boom. Now you see the whole table is updated. And now we have a full-fledged table of content and our book is fully complete. Let me reduce it so you can view the book properly. You see, here is the cover page, very neat copyright page, table of content complete, dedication complete. Now you can say update page numbers only, and everything is well updated. This is a complete book done within these few minutes. You and I just created a new book for me, and now we want to take this book to be published. I can say save as. Go to file, say save as, and under that save as I choose where I want it to be saved, under the dialog box that appear, I can just say save as type, say PDF version. PDF version, say save. I'll have two types of the document, both as Word document, as PDF at the same time. Microsoft will convert it for you to PDF version. I'm telling you. So now we are done creating the book. Let's go to the last part of the training. I'll stop sharing. Let's go to the last part of the training, which is the last part is the D aspect of the practical. Now we have created our book. We have successfully, in part one, I showed you how to publish on Draft to Digital, as well as how to design a book cover. In part two, I showed you how to publish on lulu.com, which we successfully did. In part C, I just showed you how to prompt ChatGPT from the very beginning to create and how to format your book on Microsoft Word. And on the last part, I'm going to show you how to publish on Amazon KDP. Can we go ahead and do that right away? Join me in part D of the practical. My name is Bishop Ibro Zion, and they call me the Digital Bishop.